November 28th, Saturday, November 28th, and this is, of course, your daily financial news. If you don't know already, we do this daily show 7 days a week, including holidays. Yes, we did a show on Thanksgiving. We will do a show on Christmas. We will do a show on New Year's. Just because I'm going to read the market anyway, might as well share what is going on. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Again, I produce this live daily show every day. If you want to get your financial news in little chunks, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you do hit subscribe, be warned, there are days that I create 3 to 5 original pieces of content. So please don't be annoyed. I am here to help. I do most of this stuff in the morning, long before my wife gets up, so it's all good. Second, we are on the pace to potentially pass 12,000 subscribers. And I'm going to see if we can get there by the end of the month. Today is the 28th, so we basically have 3 days left. By last count, we are 131 subscribers short. So if you want to be a part of the first 12,000 and you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe. Let's see if we can get there. We'll get there eventually, but let's see if we get there before the beginning of December. And lastly, remember, always smash that like button, the thumbs up. Graham Stephan says it helps the YouTube algorithm. So, hey, let's see. Second thing, I normally do a live Q&A session at 8 a.m. on Saturdays. Today, we're not going to do one. I did a live session on Thanksgiving to give back. I'm actually working on a presentation that I'm really enamored with. It's something that was sparked by that conversation I had yesterday with the college sophomore from Indiana. If you haven't seen that interview, you might want to check it out. It really is a conversation about how to get ready when you exit school, whether that's high school or college. So that's got me excited. So instead of doing our 8 a.m. live Q&A, we will call Thursday session the weekly one. But I will speak to my students at 9 a.m. If you are a member of my student and you're part of the Facebook group, one rental at a time works, we will still talk at 9 a.m. That I am committed to every week. On to the news. I did get a question that I thought I would answer. Somebody asked yesterday, hey, how could I buy your course as a gift for Christmas? Well, normally what happens is you put in your name and your address, and then it sends you a key or something so you can get in. But if you want to reach out, and we can coordinate that. If you want to show up on Christmas, whatever it is, I'm here to help. I do think it's a nice Christmas gift for someone interested in real estate. Realize you can kind of write them a card talking about get ready to work, learn your market, good or great deals. If that is something you're looking to do, I want to help you facilitate Christmas. So reach out. You can DM me on Instagram, just one rental at a time, or leave a comment below and we'll work something out. So on to the daily news again, Saturday the 28th. I guess I'll start with the lockdowns. We kind of knew these were coming. If you've been following this channel, we've been talking about a pretty dark winter and we're in it. LA County has gone the next step, and I would not be shocked if all of California is behind or soon to be. But LA County, 3-week lockdown. I don't know. The first lockdowns we went through, the federal government was there to provide needed financial support. I can't imagine what's going to happen now as people have depleted savings. You're again picking winners and losers. You're declaring essential, non-essential. And let's not forget, LA ain't cheap. It's not like you have $800 rents in LA County. There are going to be significant economic repercussions from this. And again, going on a lockdown without providing a means to help those most impacted is criminal, in my opinion. So I think it's coming. I think there's more areas to go into lockdown. Yeah, Congress, you suck. Shoppers, again, we're seeing online sales kind of rocket. I saw tons of talk about malls, right? Kind of brick and mortar, vacant, empty. There's a big mall right near where I am. that usually is full on Black Friday, and several people were tweeting pictures. There was it was like a Tuesday morning. It was like nobody was there. Again, so we're going to see pretty legendary online numbers, but that's not going to tell us the whole picture. Uh, I'm I am pretty nervous about Q4 or holiday spending. All right, I asked you yesterday who's going to be spending more or less this year, and again, holiday lights or no. Everyone that responded, as I recall, is spending less, and that's interesting, right? I would say most of the people watching this are at least middle of the road. And if we are all spending less, what does that mean for the holiday season? We know the bottom end of the K is going to spend less. And if we're in the middle, maybe the upper middle, man, what does that mean for holiday season? So, not good. A couple of things. Looks like they're already reporting kind of highlights of sales, which I thought was interesting. Star Wars figures. I can't believe Star Wars figures are still a hot seller. Didn't Star Wars come out like 79 or something? Pretty crazy. Hot Wheels, Nerf toys, video games, Apple AirPods, and air fryers were kind of the big sellers. Another thing I saw is Delta Airlines, right? We've been talking a long time about airlines struggling. Well, they had to cancel 20% of their flights on Thanksgiving because lack of pilots. One in five Delta flights canceled on Thursday because lack of pilots. That's not going to help revenue. And then on Friday, they canceled 9% of flights. Same reason. Man, I would think you would have plenty of pilots ready to go, but I guess not. More and more news about tech leaving the Silicon Valley. It's again why I think New York or San Francisco is in trouble. I've compared New York, Vegas, and San Francisco. I think New York is already recovering from people that I hear on the East Coast. Vegas is a wild card. Vegas appears to be okay, but I think it's a mirage. As I talked with Brian Lebo earlier in the week, I think it's going to, I mean, the Vegas economy is crumbling. But then there's San Francisco. I think San Francisco is going to be deeper and longer. Tech is leaving. Tech executives are leaving. And not only folks are going to Vegas, but Austin. Austin is winning. Apple is building $1 billion new campus there. 15,000 employees on top of the 7,000 that are already there. Again, San Francisco is in for a decade of trouble. And then let's talk about the week ahead. The week ahead is always important. I generally do this on Saturdays. Monday, the big number for me is going to be pending home sales. My guess is it's record numbers again with low inventory, kind of, rinse and repeat. Tuesday, we have manufacturing PMI and we have construction spending. Construction spending is going to be interesting. Do we see a slowdown because of inflation in 2x4s and all of that? Or is it all speed ahead? Wednesday, we have the ADP report. Remember the ADP report we talk about generally once a month. It's our first cut at what will be November's employment. It doesn't always jive with what comes Friday, but it is our first cut. It will be market moving, so we'll see there. There's also three Fed presidents speaking on Wednesday, so I expect the Fed presidents to routinely beg, prod, poke Congress for not doing their job. They need to do stimulus. Thursday, weekly claims is going to be important. We're already got 2 weeks in a row, right? We were like 717, 750, 790. Let's see if we break 800. It's going to be a very choppy week because Friday and Thursday and Friday were kind of closed, so unemployment claims weren't filed. Yeah, I don't think we break it because it's a very choppy week. And then Friday, the big number, jobs, jobs number. I actually expect it to go lower and to be roundly beaten for showing such a healthy economy. I forget where we were. I think it was 6.9 last month. It'll probably be like 6.6, 6.7. which again shows a downward trend in the unemployment number, but we've talked about it a bunch lately. That's the U3 number. The U6 is what we should be talking about, but it's a frankly scarier number. It's probably 11 or 12. Again, we've had so many, we've lost about 1 million women from the workforce because they are now raising their kids and because daycares are shut. We have lots of people part-time versus full-time when they'd want. It's the U3 has never been a least valuable metric, but it will be roundly supported. Expect tweets claiming healthy economy and all of that, but it is not going to be a true representation of what's going on, in my opinion. And then lastly, holiday spending. Again, lots of people I think are shopping early. It will be interesting to see if this continues. A lot of people are online shopping early because we've been warned that shipping is going to be a problem. I don't expect the records that we are seeing to continue. I think in-person shopping is going to be horrific. 30, 40, 50% drops. The retailers that have an online presence will make that up. But again, when I think about the consumer, this is a holiday season. This is supposed to be a time of joy and hope and family. And I think 2020 is going to go out with a whimper. It's going to be tough. But I think all of this sets us up for an explosive and exciting 2021. As bad as I feel about 2020, I am equally excited about 2021. So in the end, let me know what you think. Thumbs up. If you're new and you'd like to be part of the first 12,000, please hit subscribe. If you want to share these links with your Facebook groups and the like, that would be wonderful. Have a great day. And if you're my student, I will talk to you at 9 o'clock. Take care. Bye.